Yo, what's up, guys? This is Hunter the Rape Dragon. I am here today to bring you guys a live stream of Persona 4 Dancing All Night. This will be the storyline, so we're going to be continuing where we left off previously and see how long we can actually go with this one. So let's go ahead and get this started a little soon. Just let me fix a few things while the game or the live stream actually tries to fix itself, because it's gonna take a minute. The damn thing has to fix itself first. So it says it checked okay. Let's see, live streaming Persona 4, being Persona 4 Dancing All Night. It's story mode. There we go. Persona 4 dancing. Persona 4 Arena, Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Okay, now we are going ahead and get this thing started now. Still on okay, but that should actually do it for now. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Investigation team, proceed and make this available so that everybody can see it. Margaret is going to be talking. Yay. Hello, Margaret. Margaret.
That is how their festival began.
Yep.
What do you think? Fate is truly full of surprises. No? They faced themselves and gained the power to stand up against difficulties. But their next trial was quite different. Rather than a contest of strength, it required them to openly express themselves and convey their feelings.
Cool. The woman smiles joyously before looking towards you again. Towards moi.
However, this did not deter him, and as if in response to that firmness of will, his power changed its form, adapting perfectly to the new situation.
Not just for hurting, not just for fighting.
By the way, have you thought about why you have found yourself here? Don't worry yourself about it.
Because you pulled me in, young lady.
For you. I asked only
Don't think I'm not wise to you.
Well then, allow me to show you a little more of the story.
You do that, baby. When the woman raises her hand, that same light radiates from it.
Here's where we left off with their festival.
The same light radiates from it, swallowing the surrounding scenery. The next day, Rize calls Naoto and me up. We might as well practice until the others arrive. Just as we're finishing up. Why the fuck does it always do that? I get word from Yosuke saying they are here. We head down to Takura production lobby and greet everyone as they come over from the train station. It's not long before we see their smiling faces again. Look at Teddy.
Your friendly bear is back in town.
What's good, Teddy?
Makes no sense when you're not in the costume, man.
Oh man, it's so nice and cool inside
Glad
the
somebody
office.
finally told Teddy
I feel
that.
like a human being again.
Yosuke seems overwhelmed by the unexpected heat wave and takes exaggerated deep breaths while blah blah blah. While tugging on his collar. Haha, same old Yosuke. Even though they must have gotten Rise's messages about what happened, none of them seem to phase. Of course they're not phased. They've been through shit like this before. Though that doesn't necessarily mean they're taking the situation lightly. It's more that they've already made up their minds what to do.
I'm glad you're all here. Hey, have you met any celebrities yet? Are they cute? Tell me everything!
Hey, I wonder if I should take back what I said before. Let me see. Nope, text skip, nope. Nope. Yosuke is not shrugging this off, is he? Kanji or Teddy is one thing.
There's always someone like him.
There's always one thing, but
Yosuke-senpai, you were just here the other day to film the commercial.
But seeing him like this is making me worry a little. Okay.
Yeah, but I was too nervous then to think about any of that stuff. Oh, the time is finally
Actually, I don't even know why I'm
come.
reading this. I
I'm in
think
a
I
big
should just
city,
let it play.
Not some dreary country town. And I get to hang out with celebrities. It's like a dream come true.
Well, excuse us for living in such a dreary place.
Yeah.
Is that what you think of Inaba, Yosuke-kun?
It is.
Did you forget that I'm a celebrity too? And a pretty famous one at that?
Yosuke-senpai's been like this the whole trip over here. He's memorized every damn thing about that Kaname chicken or whatever. Kept blabbering on and on about the girls
Kaname
nonstop.
chicken?
Even knows their full names.
Kaname
Dude,
Kozuki?
what? You're bringing that up now?
See? Looks like the whole world's against him. I don't have any way to back him up either. All I can do is keep quiet while making a mental apology to Yosuke. A valley of cold stares and frigid words enough to blast away the sudden heat wave or
You're
launch
the
at him.
worst.
Seriously, the worst.
Just completely terrible.
Give it a break, girls!
I just got here and I'm already catching hell. And Teddy, what are you taking their side for?
Because
Looks
he
like the
always
dream is
does.
dead.
Mostly thanks to you. Anyway, that aside, I had a message for you. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan are gonna be running a little late. Sounded like he's been busy with work.
That's too bad.
But then again, maybe it was actually a blessing in disguise that Dojima-san and Nanako are arriving later, since we know now that the strange things are happening. Fuck. But we found out without any pointed question from Dojima-san. I must look pretty grim since Yosuke pats me on the shoulder and flashes me an encouraging smile.
Come on, cheer up, partner. Just have a little patience, and Nanako-chan will be here in no time.
What?
Man, that was one hell of a long trip. I've been sitting down so long my butt's sore.
We really should have taken the express train, but Yosuke had to insist we ride a bus instead.
Dude, you guys are the ones who said you were low on cash. There's
Yeah,
no way
he-
I could have paid for all your tickets.
Exactly.
I have to say, you three aren't looking very well. Are you okay? Did you sleep badly?
Says the three of us can't help but exchange glances at Yukio's question. I was planning on getting a good night's rest, but I keep thinking about the case and ended up getting almost no sleep. Ugh, I had one of those days. Seeing the way Naoto and Rise react, it must
A lot happened
fuck.
last night after all.
It must have been the same for them.
You mean that midnight stage stuff?
Yeah.
I got most of the story from Rise's email, though it was so out of nowhere that I had to ask a ton of follow-up questions.
I read it too. Those girls are being held captive, right, Rise-chan?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You guys came all the way out here and I have to ruin it with bad news.
Hey, no
It is
need to
not your fault
apologize,
that
Rise-chan.
should happen.
Never fear. All the dance practice I've gotten in lately has been a good workout for me.
We'll
And
see.
I've never missed a day of regular training either. I'm ready for anything.
So she says.
Tell
We'll
me
see about
too.
that.
Look, look! Behold the results of my training with Rise-chan. 1, 2, bam!
Bam! Teddy puts his palms together and keeps his face at a fixed angle while craning his neck around. That kind of thing is called isolation in dance terms, but I don't remember Rise ever teaching Teddy any
That
such
has nothing to do
moves.
with fighting shadows.
Where did he learn that?
You never know. I mean, it's gonna be our dancing that beats him this time around, right?
Yep.
Oh, right, yeah. Man, why dancing of all things?
We're not sure how that really works.
In fact, there are many things that we don't understand as of yet.
Ain't
All
that
we
the
know
truth?
is that our power won't defeat these shadows. Instead, we've discovered that we can free them. by
We gotta get
affecting
booked.
them
We
with
gotta
our
get
dance.
down.
They're trying to capture us with their
Get
dancing
on
too,
up.
right?
on the floor, cause we're gonna boogie, oogie, oogie, till you just can't boogie no more.
It sounds
Why am I
exciting.
singing this fucking song? I have no idea.
This isn't all fun and games.
Yes, it is. What a relief, though. Everyone is chatting like normal. I can tell that they're already thinking about how to solve the case. As long as they're with us, I'm positive we can get to the bottom of things.
Thanks, everyone. It's time the
Get to the bottom of any
investigation team got
mystery.
Back in action.
I can't remember how many times that's happened by now.
Well, call it fate
Like
or
3
whatever.
times.
But if you ask me, that's just
The
how we are.
If
original,
we can save people, I'm all
the
for it.
2
I
fighting
think
games.
it's definitely better
Oh
than
wait,
doing nothing.
not
My
only
magnificent
I also
moves will
forgot
save all
crossover
the
battle,
innocent
cross tag
idols,
battle,
and one of them
and
will fall madly
Persona
in love with
Q
me,
and
despite
Persona
being
Q2
forbidden in the
now.
world of showbiz.
Like
So a
that
couple
it happened.
times.
Man, I really can't take you anywhere. Wait a sec. What if Teddy's got a point? What if he's not entirely wrong this time? Is there
Right.
even the slimmest of slim chances that it could happen for me?
It's not
Sure,
happening.
As long as you're thinking like that.
Thank you, thank you, Kanji.
Ah, you're all here. I hope your long trip was a smooth one.
Oh, hey, Inoue-san.
I turned to see the voice coming from behind us and find Inoue-san coming towards us with his usual smile. He must be passing by when he noticed us. He seems a little more tired today, though. Is it because of the Kanami kitchen girls are missing?
I hope I wasn't interrupting anything.
Nope, not at all.
Isn't this our chance? Want to try and get some information out of him?
Huh? Wow, you're all in costume. Well, the show's still a ways off, but you seem so fired up already.
Well, we were thinking we should do a full group dress rehearsal, but we didn't
Full
know
group
if there was
dress
any place to
rehearsal, huh?
change, so we just wore our costumes.
I see. But you know, there are plenty of changing rooms available here. Goodness, Kanji-kun, your hair certainly stands out. It really packs a punch.
Huh?
Please
You think
never
so?
say some shit like that again.
Guess I'm used to it. I mean, I had it like this for the longest time. Oh, but this festival's the last time I'm gonna wear this punk getup, though. I made up my mind to stop acting like a badass and be more like who I really am.
Ah, I see. That sounds like
A
a fine
stewardess,
idea.
nah.
I must say,
A
those
diligent
costumes
student.
look splendid on all of you. I guess that sort of natural high schooler look can't be faked. People respond well to that sort of thing. The outfits seem to fit well, too. I'm glad we went to the trouble to have them custom tailored.
Right. That's right. The thing Inoue was most particularly about was how we genuinely how we're genuinely high school students. Because of that, we all had to carefully bring back our look from when we used to go to the same high school. Everyone got excited and worked with each other to get their hairstyles and things just right to the way it was then. Me too, even though I go to a different high school now, I'm wearing a outfit that looks like a match to their school uniform.
Oh, by the way, can I ask you something, Inoue-san?
Why is it always on this? The whole thing gives me an honest sense of nostalgic joy.
What is it? I'll try and answer if I can.
Well, it's about the Love Meets Bonds festival. Kanami Kitchen is performing in that too, right?
Yep.
That's the plan. What about it?
Oh, it's nothing important. I'm a huge fan of theirs, so I was just wondering if I could, say hi to them. That's all.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, they're all pretty busy right now.
Huh? Really? That's weird. I mean, most of the group is in the
Shut the hell up, Teddy!
Just carry on.
Chise instantly covers Teddy's mouth and motions for us to keep talking. That was a close one. Teddy, for his part, is still flailing his arms and legs while Chie shushes him. Seeing a question forming in Inoue's eyes, we slip between him and Teddy, trying to gloss over Teddy's slip up with our smiles.
I mean, of course they're busy. I'm sorry I even asked. It'll be fine. Man, what a shame though.
Oh, but Konami-chan is in the midst of a poster photo shoot in the studio here. Why don't you go see her later? Rise-chan can show you the way. She'll probably sign an autograph.
Cool.
Autograph? Seriously?
Yep.
I mean, that'd be great. Then I guess we'll go Stop by later.
Okay, the
You
damn
must be
stream
tired from the
help
long
was
trip,
fixed,
though,
but now
so
it's fucked
get
up
some
again.
rest first. Well, I have a meeting to attend, so you'll have to excuse me.
Okay, see you later, Inoue-san.
Inoue seems off and gives a sigh. We see Inoue off and give a sigh of relief. Phew, looks like we managed to squeeze some information out of him without raising any suspicion.
Yosuke-senpai, your acting sucks. I was afraid Inoue-san would pick up on it. You too, Teddy. What were you thinking letting that slip?
He's an
Really
idiot.
sorry.
They're both
Very
idiots.
sorry.
Well, at least it's clear now. Now I was acting, those Kaname girls ain't come back yet.
Mm-hmm. There's no doubt about it.
Obviously.
It must have been Tomoe-san herself that Rise-chan picked up on.
There's no doubt. It was brief, but that couldn't have been anyone else. I'm positive that reading was Tomoe's.
It's decided then. Let's all watch that video at midnight tonight, and we'll head into the midnight stage once more.
We have to watch the video again.
What? Did I say something odd?
Naoto, every now and then you say some pretty nutso stuff like it's no big deal.
I didn't think too much about how we were going in there, but that sounds pretty scary.
Really?
There's no other way. We don't know any other means of getting in.
I know Naoto isn't the
Time is of
problem
the
here.
essence. Come on, let's hurry to the studio.
Naoto must have been pretty embarrassed. She hurried ahead and leaving us behind. We all look around before following her. One way or another, we ride into battle at midnight. We'll meet with resistance on the midnight stage if we spend the time until then working on our dance moves. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
That reminds me, we didn't get too many chances to all rehearse together.
What with a reinforced resolve to save the missing girls, I slowly follow my trusty friends. And then he asks that question.
That reminds me, we didn't get too many chances to all rehearse together. There's probably a lot we can learn from each other, so let's get as much practice as time permits.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yo, yo, yo! Time for me to get your next lesson rolling.
Oh.
First, I'm gonna talk about these things called unison notes. Sometimes these stretchy notes will come flying at you. These are unison notes. You gotta press 2 buttons at the same time. Give it a shot. Press the 2 connected buttons together with the notes.
The doo-doo-doo. Yep, those are
How'd you
easy.
do? Okay, next up we gotta talk about
Hold
notes. You gotta press and hold these ones. Make sure you let go in time with the rhythm too.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Did you figure out the timing? You gotta know when to let go. All right, time for your final exam. Get the audience all hyped up and clear this stage.
Ah.
Nice moves. That's it. This bear has nothing left to teach you.
Ah, God.
I had tons of fun dancing with all of you. Bye-bye, everyone!
This non-stop rehearsal's brutal. My legs are killing me.
Oh. We've been practicing the routine ever since everyone arrived, and Yosuke finally speaks up in defeat. That's to be expected. Rise is the only one who managed to keep dancing throughout the rehearsal, and Yosuke was the only holdout not taking any breaks.
We are appearing in a professional concert after all. Plus, there's the midnight stage to worry about.
Right.
We need practice.
Yeah, that stuff about fighting through dance, it sounds pretty hard.
It does, but we have to do it.
Good job,
The only
guys.
way.
You're all working real hard. I didn't think our routine would come together so well from the get-go. That's why I think I'm gonna give you a reward, Yosuke-senpai.
A reward? Did you have something for me?
You like Hanami Kitchen, right? Well, why don't we go check out Konami's photo shoot?
Oh my.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Everyone else wants to go too. Plus, I want to introduce you all to Konami. Come on, you senpai. Shake a leg or we're gonna leave you two behind.
I'm coming, of course we'll go with you. Let's just hang on a sec.
So, that's what that was about. Hold on. So, that's what that was about. I was wondering what she was talking about with everyone over there. Rise is really good at the sort of thing. You could say she has a knack for making people smile. I've already met Kaname-san, so I honestly just wanted to practice a little more, but if everyone else is going, I might as well tag along. I quickly towel off before heading towards the entrance where everyone is waiting. Oh shit.
Oh, there she is! Damn, her head's so tiny. And
Head?
Her legs are.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty amazing. I wonder what
Her
size
head
she
is
in
tiny and she
front.
has long legs. What? When we arrived at the studio where Kaname-san is, Rise poked her head in first to greet the staff inside and explain to them about us. Thanks to her, we are allowed to stay and watch the photo shoot from a distance as Kaname-san is bombarded with blinding lights.
She's so cute.
Blinding
Her
flashes,
chest is
my
like
bad.
bam, while her waist is so slim. She's totally Yosuke's type. Hey, keep it
Her
down.
chest is like bam, really.
Oh, that's really her. Seriously, thanks so much for letting us see the real Kaname.
I can't bother her while the shoot's going on, but I'll make sure to introduce you all later.
Cool.
You have to be on your best behavior, though. Promise?
Yep.
Yes, I swear on the Juness name that I won't cause a scene.
He swears on
I swear on
Juness.
the Yosuke name that I won't cause a scene.
Really?
That makes no sense. And why are you swearing by me?
Why are you sweated by Juness? Ah, shit.
Rise Kujikawa.
The
What is
annoying
meaning
one
of
is here.
this? Are you on some sightseeing trip with that group of yours?
No,
If it's a
bitch, we
field
mind
trip
our
you're
own
interested
business.
in,
Something you need
could
to
you
learn how
take
to
it
do.
elsewhere?
Oh, crap. It's Miss Ochimizu.
Rise furrows her brows and look away. Miss Ochimizu, the producer of LMB Fest, who was so harsh towards us yesterday, is standing imposingly before us as if to block our way.
Who's this nasty hag?
She's a nasty bitch. It's Miss Ochimizu. She's a VP, the LMB producer.
She's the general producer of the festival we're performing in. Her name is Miss Ochimizu.
And she's a pain in the ass.
Are you serious? The general producer of the Love Meets Bonds Festival is Kyoka, the Empress Ochimizu?
You know about her, Yosuke?
Of course he
I
does.
do. She's always on TV. She's this super scary lady who has no problem making other celebrities cry.
I don't get it, but it sounds like she's sort of important.
She's a bitch too.
Honestly, we've had enough complications already. I don't need any more cropping up.
Fuck
Perhaps
off,
I should demand
woman.
extra payment from Takara Productions for having to deal with these rude children.
The hell'd you say?
Get her!
Whoa, hold it, Kanji. Give me a break. Dude, wait. Do you hear something?
Ah, shit.
What is this? Where's it coming from?
Hey, sound techs, what's going on?
I hear it too. It's a song that's faintly echoing from somewhere. I wouldn't forget a song like that. The Midnight Stage.
It's that song we heard yesterday right before we fell into the midnight stage.
Senpai, look.
Ah, shit. I look and see Kaname-san raising a head towards a curious gaze in her eyes. I follow her gaze. I follow her gaze and catch sight of something all too familiar. The same strange light we saw yesterday in the studio when we heard this eerie song.
Whoa. What is this? Could this be a close encounter of some kind?
She thinks it's an alien invasion.
This doesn't make sense. It's not midnight. What's going on?
So?
There's no time for that. Konami's gonna get taken.
Konami is what?
Miss Ochimizu, please move aside.
Excuse us.
Wow, my babies are surprisingly bold.
What? Rise and Yukiko push Miso Chibisu aside and rush towards Kaname-san. The rest of us follow behind, close behind.
Wait! I said wait!
Konami, get away from that light!
Huh? Rise-senpai?
Get the hell away! Ah, they got taken. Oh.
Miss Ochimizu?
We all tried to shield Kaname-san from the ribbons shooting out from the eerie light hovering near the center, but Miss Chibisu is faster than any of us and pushes Kaname-san herself, getting caught by the ribbons instead. She made a snap decision. Miss Chibisu knew Kaname was in danger, but she couldn't have known what would happen next. Was she trying to protect Kaname-san? I looked towards her with some surprise as she scolds Kaname-san.
How troublesome. Don't I always tell you not to space out like that?
Miss
Space out?
Shimizu?
Listen, if something happens to me, go to Inoue. The festival must...
The festival must... Okay.
She got dragged in. What are we gonna do?
We go in, duh.
We follow her. Come on, everyone.
I mean, common sense.
Yeah!
We all chase after Miss Chibisu and throw ourselves towards the eerie light. Just because it worked once doesn't mean we'll make it through a second time. I pray for everyone's safety as I throw myself into the light after them. Bah humbug.
Whoa!
Looks like we made it.
Yeah, somehow.
I fell right on my butt.
Just as we catch sight of the faint light, we were suddenly thrown out somewhere. We all managed to keep balance as we landed, and when I look around, I see. And when I look around, I see that everyone is safe, though Teddy and Kanji appear to have landed right on Yosuke.
Well, at least we made it in one piece.
That took a while. I was worried I might get separated from everyone and be one lonely bear.
You know, I remember something like this happening before. That takes me back.
Can you guys chat after you get off of me?
What are you doing, Yosuke-senpai?
What's with that tone? I'm the victim here.
Get the hell up.
Right, no fighting. Huh. Is this the midnight stage?
It's different from the last time. Mayanaka stage. I take a chance to check my surroundings once again. It's a dark and eerie place filled with bizarre objects and patterns. It's a familiar sensation, and then there's that eerie song I hear echoing from somewhere. There's no doubt this place must be the midnight stage. However,
Yeah, but this place looks different from where we were before.
Last time, that voice seemed keen on capturing Rise-san. It invited us directly to a prepared stage.
Right.
Perhaps we're being treated differently this time because we forced our way in.
That eerie voice again.
What is that voice?
The devil
It's the
incarnate.
master of the midnight stage.
Evil
Probably the culprit behind
incarnate.
this.
Didn't I say this place is off limits to unauthorized personnel? Or do you want to connect with us after all?
Hey. The eerie voice echoes from all directions, making it hard to tell where it's coming from. Though we're on guard and searching for the source of the eerie voice, we don't have even a chance of finding them.
Enough with these games. Who are you? Release
The
Tomoe
devil?
and the others right now, and Miss Ochimizu too.
Release them? That wouldn't be right. Can't you see they're happier here?
No, they're not. Stop your damn
Happy?
lying.
Is it serious? They're locked up here by force. There's no way they're happy about
Yes, that
that.
damn thing is serious as a heart attack. And it's fucking retarded.
Good. You can connect with us too.
You're not willing to listen, huh? And we'll have to do it the hard way.
Do what you want. You'll understand eventually.
We'll see about that. Suddenly, the choking, oppressive aura disappears, and it feels as if the air has at least gotten a little easier to breathe. Most likely, it's because the source of that voice has vanished
The
from
atmosphere seems different.
this
Is
area.
it gone?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just glad we weren't cast out like last time.
That aside, I really don't like how this place feels. It looks fun and all, but it totally doesn't feel that way. It's kind of like my world, and I can smell some familiar scents from way off,
Ugh.
but it doesn't feel connected to my world.
You mean the TV world?
Yeah, it might be in the same neighborhood, but
In
I
the
don't think
same
there are any
neighborhood?
ways to go back and forth.
So this midnight stage is a world all its own.
By the way, is that the entrance? It branches off in 2 different paths.
We look to where Chie is pointing. Sure enough, there looks to be a giant gate that splits the path into 2 directions. The atmosphere seems to be welcoming us to some kind of event.
Hold on, let me search around.
It
Come,
feels
Himiko.
somehow wrong though, and I quickly look away from it.
Hold on, let me search around. Come, Himiko!
Whoa. I know you told us already, but you really can summon our personas here. But we can't use them to fight with, right?
We tried, but what the voice said was true. No acts of aggression worked. Whether it was using
Only
my
aggressive
persona
dancing.
or Naoto's gun. No one hurts or gets hurt. That must be the rule
That
here.
is the rule
No
here.
one gets hurt, huh? That sounds fishy already. It's way too good to be real.
Indeed. Also,
I don't know about
voice used
good.
bizarre ribbon-like objects it referred to as eternal bonds. They seem to be what kept the shadows bound to this world. When I was caught by one myself, I could clearly tell that it wasn't any true bond, but outright brainwashing. No one should be allowed
Yep,
to force
brainwashing.
someone to discard their very self just for the sake of another's desires.
That's why we need to show them how we feel with our dancing.
Hey, I found them! Tamami is through here, and Tomoe is further in the back.
As everyone's nodding to my words, Rise's voice echoes sharply. Sounds like she's found Tomoe and the others' readings. Rise's ability has really improved lately. A persona is one's strength of heart, so her powers has gotten stronger. It proves that Rise has grown a lot. In this case, though, Rise finding their readings was proof of a bitter truth for us.
I'm sensing Sumomo and Nozomi down the other path. Guess we were right about all 4 of them being over here, but Tomoe's reading is much weaker than yesterday.
Huh?
The others seem pretty weak too. We need to get them out of here.
I was hoping this wouldn't be the case. We better hurry.
Then why don't we split up into 2 teams? That way, each team...
There are 2 forks to the path
Wait.
here, but it seems like they come together again further down.
That way, each team can save 2 of the girls.
If we do like Yukiko-senpai says, we should be able to meet up there.
Everyone nods at Rise's words. I see. Even if we split up into 2 teams there and go through different entrances, we still be guaranteed to meet up again later.
That takes care of that. Okay, Rise is a pro, and Yu's already won once with his dancing, so they should be on different teams.
In that case, me and Naoto will go with Rise. Might as well just split up at what year we're in, yeah?
Really?
I guess that's fine. I just wasn't expecting that from you.
That's not. That sounds like Kanchi has ulterior motives.
We've actually been talking. Like, we can't keep relying on our senpai forever, you know?
Ho ho.
That's correct. We thought we should find our own way of working that suits us. I hadn't expected to put it to the test here, but it would be a good opportunity. I'll support Kanji-kun's proposal
So they've been
as well.
talking, huh?
Whoa! You guys have been thinking about this a lot, huh?
Yes.
I bet you guys never knew we talked about stuff like that. If you keep treating us like kids, we'll surpass you before you know it.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm with Kanji on this one too.
Me too.
All right.
It was a good
Let's
idea.
Make it a competition. We'll see which team can rescue these girls faster. Bring it on.
Hey, what about me? Which team am I on?
You're coming with us. If they had 5 on their team and we only had 3, that wouldn't be fair, would it?
Yep.
Oh, I'm getting fired up. The time has come for me to overcome the great wall that is Sensei and fly out into the vast world beyond.
Wait, why am I the wall?
First, will ya?
Anyway, we'll each rescue 2 girls, then meet up at the rendezvous point, okay? I'll make sure to keep an eye on you guys. And if anything happens on our end, I'll let you know with my persona.
I hope you don't mind us going on ahead. We'll see you in a bit.
Senpai, you better not let your guard down and get your asses handed to you by some weird thing.
That's some weird thing. Kanji, Naoto, Rise, and Teddy each give us big smiles as they run past the giant gate. Haha, looks like they're off to a great start. Our team, on the other hand, is still astonished.
Did they just totally steal the spotlight?
Is still astonished at our juniors' unexpected growth, watching them dart off.
Did they just totally steal the spotlight?
That they did, and they earned it. So let them.
Wow, they've all grown up before we knew it. I felt like I was watching them leave the nest for the first time.
You sound like their mom.
You sound like my mom.
We should hurry too. We need to save Tomoe-san and Tamami-san as fast as we can.
All right then. 3rd year investigation team, you guys ready to go?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You bet.
Yeah, we can't fall behind. We can't fall behind either. Even of course. Wait, bleh. We can't fall behind either. Here either. Of course, our objective is to rescue the kidnapped members of Condiment Kitchen, and this isn't a race or anything. But even then, we'll take on a road ahead with everything we have and keep a step ahead. Wait, a step ahead. Third year team. The festival begins. Let's go. Standard, easy. Charts is easy. Wait, why the hell is the charts easy? It should be on no. So it says set the mode to play in standard. It says 3rd year team, let's go. After splitting from Kanji and the others and traveling further down the path, the atmosphere starts changing. It's still a creepy sight, but how do I put it? It feels like the surroundings and paths have been kind of standardized. It looks like the others are feeling the same thing. They're glancing around with worried expressions on their faces.
This is a very different look compared to the last place.
What is this? It's starting to look like some weird circus.
The TV world changed according to
It
the
is.
mind of whoever appeared on the Midnight Channel, right? There's shadows around, and we can call our personas here. So does that mean this midnight stage works the same way?
Yep,
Telling me someone's
pretty
mind
much.
looks like a circus on the inside? That raises a lot of questions.
It's a little more complicated than that, but pretty much.
Welcome to Tamami Recipe's Midnight Stage.
It's that voice.
Oh, so she's a clown.
Stop hiding and show yourself.
And why should I do that? I don't see any reason to bother with you.
Yosuke's anger is only natural. We can't see whoever's speaking still haven't figured out what it's trying to do. It's like our words aren't even reaching it. But that's not important now. If it's not going to listen, then we need to at least draw out as much information as we can.
You just said this was Tamami-san's stage. Is she up ahead?
Yes, she is. And her performance is about to begin.
Whoop-de fucking do.
She's going to become the Tamami everyone wants. A true star, shining brightly at our eternal concert.
Rise told me about your spiel. Becoming the you that others want, huh?
Your
That's just
spiel?
letting yourself be brainwashed.
Brainwashed? Not at all. This is for Tamami.
It's fucking brainwashing, you dumb broad.
Others to deal with your true self won't make anyone happy. To her, there's no point in being someone that nobody loves. But if she becomes the Tamami everyone wants, then everyone will love her.
Shut the fuck up. A white hot flash runs through my mind. I know the voice wouldn't listen to us, but I didn't think it would be like this. That voice has no ill intent. It truly believes it's doing this for Tamami's sake.
This doesn't look good. Nothing we say is getting through.
In any case, I'm sorry you've come all this way. But I'm afraid there's no admission for those without a ticket.
Welcome to the circus. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. That's the wrong damn song. Black mist starts to swirl up in front of us, eventually taking form and blocking our way forward. Shadows.
What the? Shadows connected by ribbons, just like Naoto-kun said.
Yep.
Be careful, don't get caught.
Come on, connect with us. If you do, I'll let you join us and see Tamami on stage.
As if triggered by the voice, that eerie song begins playing, causing all the shadows to dance. I instinctively look away, but it's futile. Since this world amplifies the ability to express yourself, their dance goes past simple visual appeal and reaches directly into our mind. Losing strength, I struggle to fight back against the urge to join the shadows.
This song again.
I know I was warned, but I didn't think it would be this bad.
Oh crap!
Whoop, it is.
Everyone hang in there. Don't let the pressure overwhelm you.
Yosuke nods and takes a step forward. Meeting his eyes, I instinctively understand what he's going to do. Yosuke, you got this.
Good thing Rise assigned each of us a song to work on. Dancing is expressing ourselves.
Yep.
I still don't quite get it. It looks like I gotta give it a shot.
Give it a... Yosuke!
Do it.
You're gonna dance?
Hell yeah!
When it comes to showing off your moves, it's first come, first served. Sorry, but I got dibs on this one.
Senpai, everyone, are you alright?
Wow, she can communicate.
Rise, perfect timing. I need my song.
Yosuke Senpai's track? Okay, I'm on it. I'll turn it up full blast.
Sweet! All right, Rise, hit it!
Alright, let me get in the mood.
Let's go get it.
Midnight
I'll
stage.
give it my all from the word go.
Well, time to do this. Good luck!
There! Yup!
How slow this is going.
Yup. There. Okay, bring it on whenever. Woo!
Your affection.
Yup. There.
Watch my Satanuka style dancing!
You're rocking it.
Oh, you're pretty good too, Yosuke!
Haha, not bad, Chie. That was some sharp footwork.
Oh, you're both doing great!
That was the best performance ever. The power of meat at work.
Power of meat at work.
Yup. Go, Jiraiya.
Ugh. So annoying.
Stage clear.
All right, I think that went pretty well.
That was great! It hit me right in my heart!
Yosuke, you did it. That was a great performance.
Yep.
Yes, you were wonderful.
Phew. Not such a disappointment now, huh? It's not like I've been screwing around all this time, you know?
Whoa. Chie, are you all right?
She's spellbound.
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing at all, really. Just, it caught me off guard, and I was like, damn, Yosuke!
Like, damn, I didn't know.
What was that, Chie? Now that you've seen how cool I can be, are you falling for me?
No.
No, that's not possible. Right, Chie?
Damn.
Yeah, your dance was awesome, but none of that other stuff.
Yukiko-san, Chie-san, it was supposed to be a joke. Can you please get the punchline instead of taking it seriously?
Exactly.
Oh, damn it. Even the shadows understand me better than you two.
See. GA and Yukiko ignore Yosuke's stubborn complaints. As I approach Yosuke to console him, the glowing shadows around us suddenly begin melting away. It sucks when the shadows understand you more than your own friends. Damn it, Yukiko and Chie.
Wow, it's beautiful.
It's weird. The shadows cheering in joy at Yosuke's dance are engulfed by light. Little by little, they fade away into the air. It's a beautiful sight no matter how many times I see it. We all watch in awe.
What's up with those shadows anyway? I mean, these guys are kind of different from the shadows we're used to, huh? Usually they try to beat the crap out of us as soon as they see us.
Now that you mention it, you're right. Oh, are they calm because they're chained down? You know, like Chosokabe.
Chosokabe? The Sengoku era feudal lord?
Oh.
No, not him. You know my dog.
Oh.
His name's Muku. I keep telling her, but she keeps forgetting.
The damn dog named
Oh, this
Muku, but
isn't
she
even
keeps
the
calling it
TV world.
Chosokabe.
Are there really this many shadows outside of it? I know it happened once, but that was kind of a special case.
Was it? Yosuke's right. I hadn't given much thought it since this isn't the real world, but are the shadows really everywhere? Just as our personas prove, shadows are entities, my bad. Entities tied closely to the human mind. I highly doubt that they can just be anywhere that qualifies as an alternate world.
Maybe they were caught in the TV world and then they got yanked over here.
Perhaps someone was walking them?
Are you still
Really?
stuck on dogs?
It's not a damn dog! Someone brought them. They're not from here.
I don't know if it's from the TV world or not, but it's possible they were brought here from somewhere.
Let's say they're from inside the TV. You'd think Teddy would have noticed their presence first thing, right? But if it's not the TV they came from, that'd mean there could be shadows anywhere.
The sea of unconscious.
First off, where
The
even
sea of
is
consciousness.
here? This definitely isn't the TV world, right?
Teddy said as much, so we can at least be sure about that. Probably.
Shadows
That
are
voice
pulled
said
from the
this is
sea
a
of
place where no
consciousness
one
in
hurts.
human hearts.
Yeah, no one hurts or gets hurt, right?
At
If
the
you get
center of
brainwashed
reality
by that
itself.
ribbon, I guess you wouldn't even think about hurting anyone. Who the heck is that voice anyway? Sure sounds like they know a lot about this world.
More like it rules this world. Maybe that voice created everything here.
Pretty much. That is a very Chie-like idea. It may... This place, it's certainly possible.
Who knows? It's not like any one specific
It's certainly
person made the TV world
possible, but we don't have enough information to determine that.
either. Who knows? It's not like any one specific person made the TV world either. Though if the voice does have that kind of power, then we're up against one tough opponent.
You
It's hard to
think?
believe this is all the work of a normal person. Aha! Maybe the culprit isn't human. An alien, maybe?
I kinda doubt that.
More like
Oh,
a
yeah.
god.
That reminds me. I did a little research after getting Rise's text. You know what people are saying about the LMB website's video, right? That it's the curse of a dead idol?
Ah, shit. Everyone turned towards Yosuke, startled. No, Chie was fast. I mean, fuck! Yukiko was fascinated, and Chie was horrified at his unexpected words. Why do I get those idiots confused? Chie has a known problem dealing with this kind of subject, and she's quick to challenge Yosuke.
No!
A statement.
No, stop right there! How can you bring up that stuff at a time like this? I can't believe you!
Hey, I'm being serious here. There was an idol that committed suicide a while ago. And rumor has it that she cursed the site from beyond the grave.
Oh, shit.
So since she's already dead, you think she has supernatural powers?
Pretty much.
Oh, you too, Yukiko! Just stop! Conversation over! Come on! We should get going! We need to save Tamami-chan, right?
Scared.
Time to be standing around chatting!
She's right. Maybe what we're talking about relates to the incident, but it's dangerous to waste time talking. Mostly for Chie, we still have a ways to go. We can't have her losing her composure. She's valuable. She's valuable help. Plus, she dislikes the subject.
You're
We
right.
need
Let's focus on rescuing
to
Tamami-san.
go over it to solve this mystery. Then, unfortunately for her, we'll do so. But right now, we'd better move on.
All right. If we're ready, then let's move.
Nod. We all nod and start running down the path. Tamami-san is up ahead. We need to save her. Ugh.
Look! Someone's there!
We spot a silhouette up ahead, and Chie is the first to speak out. On closer inspection, it's definitely a girl wearing a familiar white outfit, looking utterly lost.
That's her! Tamami-san!
Tamama.
You-san? Huh? Why are you here?
Dude, awesome! Just like on TV. It's the real fluffy hen in the flesh.
A fluffy hen.
But why are you in your stage outfit?
Exactly.
Practicing, and we heard this creepy song, and then something all flat and slithery wrapped around us, and I don't know what happened, but the next thing I knew, I was here.
This doesn't make any sense! Where are we? And who are you?
Oh shit. It looks like seeing a familiar face has brought her at least some relief. Tamami-san keeps changing expressions like a child throwing a tantrum as she yells at us. I've met her before, so I'm a bit used to it, but the others seem a bit taken back by her behavior.
Oh, yeah. We haven't introduced ourselves.
By her
I'm
attitude,
Yosuke
not
Hanamura,
behavior.
this guy's partner. And this is Chie Satonaka and Yukiko Amagi. They're our friends.
They're our
Team,
friends.
I guess? Anyhow, you can relax now that we're here. Don't worry, Tamamin. We'll save you.
Yosuke-san, Chie-san, and Yukiko-san?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Tamami-san steps towards Yosuke and the others and takes a good look at each of them, staring into each person's face. Judging from what I know of her, I might have an idea of what she's trying to do. Well, that sounds a little misleading. It'd be more accurate to say she's trying to pick a fight again.
Huh? Something wrong?
Nice to meet you.
Whoa, that's close. What's up?
Yep, I win. I'm the cutest one here.
What? That's what that was about?
Yep.
Is this really the time for that?
Yep.
And, hey, why am I even in the running?
You have the boy's charm, I guess? Suddenly, the atmosphere around us changes without a word. We all ready ourselves for action. Then, as we expected, an all too familiar voice echoes down from above us. No, to Tamami-san standing behind us.
I found you. Oh, Tamami, what a funny girl you are.
Well, who do we have here? We won't let you have Tamamin.
Tamamin.
Sorry, but it's almost time for Tamami's big performance. Let's go, Tamami. Make everyone laugh, like you always do.
Why should I go with you? Besides,
She said,
I'm
why?
not trying to make anyone laugh.
Oh, I know. You're just working hard, always trying to do your best. But it's a funny thing, isn't it? The harder you work, the farther away you seem to push everyone.
Ouch.
Funny? How dare you?
It's all right. I understand your pain. If you connect with me, you won't have to suffer at all.
Okay, this bitch is really trying to brainwash this girl. Oh shit. What's happening? Oh, not this again. The shadows are being taken. Black mist gathers and forms a crowd of shadows. Like before, they're all connected by ribbons and they eerily sway their bodies. They try to reach us.
These guys again? Dude, there's even more of them this time.
I won't have to suffer?
Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled. You can't listen to what that voice says.
Huh? Okay.
All four of us, Chie, Yukiko, Yosuke, and I, stand in front of the shadows blocking Tamami-san. There's only one thing to do. We can't let them take her.
Think you can smooth talk to Mommy-chan? Whoa, not gonna happen. Sorry.
That's right. All your pretty words are nothing but lies.
Lies!
Now
Oh, lies!
It's not gonna be so easy for you.
God damn it! You don't know a thing about Tamami. No one likes pain or suffering, so let's all get connected.
The eerie song begins playing and the shadows start up their dance. And again, this strange feeling of lethargy washes over us.
Song. My head.
This song again? No matter how many times I hear it, it makes me cringe.
It's a pain in the ass because it's a song played backwards.
Still, we can't afford to lose. Stand back, everyone.
Wait, Yukon. I'll dance this one.
Whoa.
Yukiko, what are you saying?
Don't worry. I've been practicing the song Risei-chan gave me every time I took a bath.
Really?
First come, first served. Right, Yosuke-kun? Then here I come.
See? Yukiko walks ahead of me and exhales sharply through her nose, straightening her posture. She looks ready and willing, in fact, looking at her.
Hey, maybe Yukiko just really wanted to dance?
Yep.
Oh, you were dancing in the inn's open-air bath?
Sorry for the Senpai.
Dancing in the
shadows
open
are
air
right in
bath,
front
that's
of the
hilarious.
Risei-chan, I'll be dancing this time. Can you prepare the music for me?
You mean your track, Yukiko-senpai? Give me a second. Okay, ready when you are.
Here we go.
Thank you. Then
It's either
let's
gonna be
begin.
Heartbreak or Snowflakes.
Let's get it started now.
It's starting.
Heartbreak, heartbreak.
Focus.
I'm eager to see your elegant dance, Yukiko.
And it's gonna be slow as freak with these buttons. I hate how slow these things go. Cause it's freaking hard and I always mess up with it. See? Fuck. That's what I'm talking about.
Let all our feelings get through.
Seriously, I wish I could speed this shit up.
I'm going in too.
It's going great!
Looking great, Yukiko.
You trimmed are amazing. Thanks, Yukon.
Go for it, you two!
That was amazing, Yukon. I could really sense your feelings. Good.
Fuck.
Konohana Sakuya.
This is why I like playing story mode like this. Because I can't, you know what, I don't even care. I'm just here to watch, we're just here to enjoy the storyline. We don't need it to be standard or anything. I'm going back to easy. I'm keeping it at standard, but I'm going back to easy with the damn thing. Because that is annoying the hell out of me.
Thank goodness. I guess they understood me. How well did I dance, though, I wonder?
As the shadows cheer at Yukio's amazing dance, we run towards her, all smiles, her, Yosuke, there, all incredible. We may have had Risei's help, but it's still impressive how far they've come. It may be that something in this world is affecting them, but even then, I could tell how much they've been practicing. Of course, Rise deserves credit as well. She had a pretty strict, no, she had a pretty strict
Who are
regimen
these
for us.
people? Are they really amateurs? Her moves weren't anything special, but the emotion in that dance, I can't possibly.
Yeah, you can.
Do you see now, Tamami? They'll only hurt you. You're not like
Hold
them.
on a second.
They can't save you.
Can't do it yet.
Stop being a sore loser. You trying to pull something else?
She is a sore loser.
Oh no, you're the ones tormenting Tamami.
No, I need to be number one, the best, or else my place, my purpose.
What?
Tamami-san, stay calm.
Chill out. Oh shit.
Tamamine!
Oh no. That's not good. She got captured. It happens all at once. Countless ribbons dart out from nowhere and drag Tamami-san off into the distance. We stand there, frozen. Everything happened before we had a chance to react. What was that? The voice talked to Tamami-san, and the moment she faltered, the ribbons bolted out with unimaginable speed.
Damn it, what the hell was that?
We can't save Tamami-san?
It was ribbons, obviously.
Later, we have to hurry. She wasn't acting normal at all. Tamami-chan is in danger. You're right. Let's chase after her.
After sharing a nod, we dash off in the direction Tamami-san disappeared. We won't let our guard down this time. Tamami-san, and we will save you. Yeah. As we run down the path, the surroundings get stranger and stranger. Eventually, we arrive at a giant tent. We go inside without a moment hesitation. Yosuke yelps, though not out of disgust or shock. Ah, what the?
What the? This is an actual circus tent. Is Tamamine really here?
I see her! Over there!
Yukio points to the center of the tent where Tamami-san stands, lit up by spotlight as if she's performing.
Shut up! I'm going to be the best, the #1 idol in the industry. Do you have any idea how much I've done? How hard I've worked for that?
Okay.
True. You've put a lot of effort into realizing your goal. But is that what you really want? You just want to be accepted. All your life, your famous actress of a mother and your beloved father have told you to be a star.
Oh shit. Parents trying to live through their children again.
I know everything about you. And
That's creepy.
badly you're hurting inside. You've been trying hard for them. But you're well aware that you'll never live up to your mother's image. Or even Konami. And since you're not the best, no one is going to accept you. No one will ever love you.
Bullshit.
To Mommy.
Stop it! Stop it!
Hey. Tamami-san shakes her head vehemently like a child and crouches down as if to reject everything it's saying. It's so familiar. I've seen things like this happen again and again. It's the worst case scenario when a human who has fallen into the TV world when a human denies their own shadow and the shadow goes wild. I'm sure everyone's thinking the same thing. One moment we're holding our breath, the next moment we are dash for Tamami-san. That is not real. You are not me.
Tamami-san.
Tamami-san!
They've come for you, Tamami. Stronger, more talented people here to save a helpless little girl. Yes, I know that you aren't strong. You don't really want to be the best.
not true.
It's all right.
She does want to be the
Don't kill
best.
yourself over something you're not. People want you just the way you are. Just listen for yourself. Listen to everyone's voices.
Tamami doesn't need to be #1.
What?
Her looks are pretty average, but she's still decently popular. Who cares if she doesn't sell that much?
What? But suddenly an unfamiliar voice resounded from above. Not from above. It feels like it's whispering directly into our ears, different from Rise's persona. The communications.
I don't know. But is he talking about Tamamine?
I know, right? As long as she's fun to watch, I'm totally fine.
Really?
She's kind of a natural airhead. All she needs to do is make us laugh sometimes.
That's what these assholes really think?
I don't want her to break out or anything. I prefer she just kept being the group's comic relief.
She's not comic relief, you jackasses.
I heard she does a ridiculous amount of training on her own, but why? She won't lose her job as long as she keeps people laughing, don't you think?
What the fuck?
See, Tamami? You don't need to go to such trouble. No one expects it. Once you accept these people's desires, you can leave your days of pain and hardship behind.
I see. I never needed to work hard, after all.
Oh, give me a break. Here we go. At Tamami-san's words, it appears ribbons fly from all sides, wrap around her body and lift her into the air. But even caught there in the ribbons like prey in a spider's web, Tamami-san remains calm.
Tamami-chan! I don't care anymore. If that's what everybody wants, I might as well take the easy way.
Suddenly, the ribbons bind Tamami-san's entire body, wrapping her in a cocoon. Wrapping her like a cocoon, and at the same time, black mist like that of a shadow frenzy. Gee, just like we saw upon first entering this world,
Dude, this looks bad.
Begins churning over her body.
She's been taken in by the voice's power.
They're connected. Now you can become the Tamami everyone wants.
Okay. Oh my god, what the hell?
Yes, it feels great. This is the me that all the people love. I'm totally fine with this. Everybody will accept me now.
No, they will not!
All I had to do was forget about myself.
Now that's just gigantic. A clown outfit, a balloon-like body that's easily over 2 meters, and a giant face drawn on its stomach. After the ribbons burst, a creepy and yet ludicrous creature stands where Tamami-san was. As we prepare for conflict, one inescapable thought runs through my mind. It's even bigger than kanji. Hearing eerily cheering from behind, we turn to see the stands empty. Moments ago now filled with shadows connected by ribbons. So, this is what the voice meant by Tamami-san's stage is starting. Now, Tamami-san has taken on the form that the shadow wanted all along.
Throwing your feelings away, pandering to people so they like you? There's no point in that.
Exactly.
People should be proud of you for training like crazy, for fighting to make yourself even better. I know you know that.
Just a bunch of asshole critics that's who say shit like that. To be honest, I was surprised. She must have been outraged. Ever since we've been dancing, Chie looked the most hesitant, but now she's taking the stage. She's probably the most earnest of us all and the hardest worker. I'm sure she couldn't stand seeing Tamami-san being made a fool of when she...
Chie,
he's working so hard.
There's lots of things I hate about myself. I tried to hide them, worried that people might not like me. But these guys saw me inside and out. And they accepted me for who I am.
Exactly.
That's why I'm with them now. All the important stuff that everyone taught me, I'll get it through to you, Tamami-chan.
Yeah, Chie! Knock him dead!
Chie-senpai, I heard everything.
Rise-chan? It's kind of embarrassing, but there you have it. So cue it up.
Ugh,
Yeah,
God damn
I'm
it.
cranking it up, so show me that fancy footwork.
Alrighty then, let's do this.
Showtime.
Showtime.
Tamami-chan.
What the fucking...
We'll save you in no time.
You're on fire, Chie! Show
What the
off
hell?
those
She's
kicks.
bouncing around like that?
Going great. Alright, I'm on a roll. Great success. Going great. I'm on a roll. Yes. Ready when
I'm giving this my all. Don't fall behind. You're rocking it. Awesome. We'll have you saved in no time, Tamami.
Not bad, Yosuke. You rocked the house.
Good, I can sense both your passion.
You nailed it, Yosuke. You're pretty good too. Okay, we're doing great. Great success. Alright, I'm on a roll. Going great. Bam. Alright, I'm on a roll. Great success. Going great. Bam.
Ugh, God.
I'm on a roll. Great success. Bam. Going great. Persona.
Stage clear.
Went a tiny bit well.
Well, I gotta give you props for that. Did that do it?
The monster let out a scream of pain and withers. Awakened by Chie's dance, its voice is gradually turning back into Tamame-san. When it finally breaks down, the monster crumbles away, and only Tamame-san is left standing there, hanging her head.
Tamamine!
What? Oh, that's right. Well, I guess I really blew it there.
No biggie, right?
Yeah, what's important is that you get it now, Tamami-chan.
Yep.
Oh, man. I thought I did everything I could, but I didn't realize I had so much to learn.
Biting her lip, she looks miserable. She must have gone through things that we can only imagine. But along with that bitterness, I could feel a new resolve from her as well. And as proof, Tamami-san raises her head up and looks determined.
I'm going to stick to my extra voice training
And
all
looks
the
more
dance
determined than ever.
No matter what anyone else thinks, I won't give up.
That's my girl.
So one day, I'll be able to express my real self to those people I heard. Thank you so much, Chie-san. And you too, Yu-san, Yukiko-san, and Yosuke-san.
Good luck. I'm sure you can do it.
But I'm still gonna be #1. No more helpless little girl, ever. From now on, I'm the one doing the saving. It'll be exciting, dramatic. Like I'd suddenly appear and save a puppy caught in a storm drain.
What? The hell is she talking about?
Hey, you think she knows this kind of stuff is why people think of her as the goofy one?
Don't ask me! You guys, I'm standing right here. I'm an idol. A very serious, very professional, non-comic relief idol.
Right. Alright. Tamami-san's yell and Tamami-san yells, and for a moment it feels like the same hectic atmosphere when we first met her before a pillar of light descends nearby. A thick metal door appears as if from thin air. What is that?
What the? A door of some kind. But where does it lead?
Wait, is this the door to our dressing room?
What?
Oh, it totally is. It's got the same scratch right across here.
The door to the dressing room?
Yeah.
Really?
The one at Takara Productions. We use it all the time when we have a recording session or something.
Come to think of it, it is familiar. This door looks like the one to Tamami-san Production. Wait, this door does look like the one at Takara Productions we use for practice with Rise. But these types of doors are in most studios. Being newcomers to Takara Productions, we're not... we're not in a position to identify it for sure. But what about Tamami-san? She's a veteran idol and she knows the studio. She's been going there for years. If she said
Takara Productions. You mean where we came
their
from?
door, then it is.
How could it be here, though?
Let's go take a look inside. We might find out something.
We'll find something out.
Hello? Excuse me. It's a tiny bit different, but this is the Takara Productions dressing room.
Huh.
I'm sure of it.
I don't sense any enemies around. I think we might be safe here.
No. I could feel everyone's tension drop after I say so. As I thought, we're all tired. We've been on high alert ever since we arrived here. I don't blame them. Realizing something, Yukio raises her hand to her ear and listens
Did you
carefully.
notice you can't hear that bizarre song in here?
There's something about this room. It's different from the other places we've been so far.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Kind of like the
Almost makes me
save rooms in
forget we're in
Persona
another
5.
world.
What is this?
A letter?
Huh? Some kind of note?
A note? Does that mean someone was here before us?
I don't think this is a letter. It's more
It's
like
the
a
ghost
diary
note.
entry.
A diary? Whose, though? Hey, you mind reading that out?
The pressure from everyone is crushing me. No one really knows me. I don't have any bonds with anyone. I don't want to sing. I have no right to sing that song. It hurts so much. I feel like I'm suffocating. I want to disappear. I'm too weak even to stand on my own. I just wish I could connect to someone, to have a bond to support me.
Is that the girl?
The writer was clearly in a lot of pain. I wonder if they came here and wrote it.
But this isn't the real world. Who would even have had the chance to do that?
A silence settles over us. After all, none of us have the answer to that question. But this rather realistic note, left here because of how strange it is, it feels like a clue to something. What that something is, we have no idea.
I just thought of something, but I don't know.
Go ahead.
Say it, Yosuke.
That voice out there kept telling us and Tamamine to get connected, right? And then there's this note. And the idol who committed suicide? I don't know. But I'm getting the idea that it's all...
No, I can't handle that stuff!
Really?
Idol? Who committed suicide?
Everyone, are you alright?
Oh, Rise, we're fine. How about you guys?
What the? What's going on? Oh no! Now I'm hearing voices? Rise-senpai's in my head!
Right, since we're all in this world, it slipped my mind, but Tamami-san and the others don't know about personas or shadows. It's only natural for Tamami-san to panic when Rise's voice is suddenly inside her head. I wasn't quite sure how to explain it, but Yukiko instantly solved the problem.
Don't worry, it's like a phone. It's harmless. Oh, really?
Yeah.
We just saved Sumomo. You're with Tamami, right? I can tell she's there.
They
glad
saved
you're
Tamamo
safe.
off screen.
Looks like things are going well on your end, too.
Yeah, Kanchi and Teddy are both really pulling their weight. Oh, and so is Naoto-kun, naturally.
Oh, I see. I was a bit worried. I see. I was a bit worried, but it looks like Rise's team is doing better than I thought. As I glanced at Tamami's son, she breathes a sigh of relief at hearing of the safety of her fellow idols.
God, Sumomo's okay.
And the place you're in right now, it looks like a dressing room, right?
What about it?
I think it'd be best to leave Tamami there to rest, instead of moving on ahead with her.
Right.
What? Why? I don't want to stay here on my...
Yep, and she collapses. Just as Tamami-san steps forward to speak, she loses her balance. Now, ready to spring forward to catch her, we all breathe a sigh of relief when she manages to stay standing.
Tamami-san, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just... I feel really tired.
And really weak. Of course, now that I think of it, that makes sense. She's been in the world a day longer than we have. We're used to situations like this, but even then, we use more energy than normal. There's no way.
It's like the TV world. Normal
Wait,
people get
Tamami-san
exhausted
would.
just by being here.
It wouldn't be tired.
So it would do more harm than good if she went with you guys.
Is it really that safe here, though? I mean, what if shadows pop up again while we're gone?
You sent away all the shadows in your area, so it should be okay.
And shadows don't attack
Plus, I don't
here.
even sense a residual shadow presence in that room. It's almost like a safe zone.
A safe zone?
As far as I can tell, yeah. So you should make sure Tamami gets some rest and go on ahead.
Right.
Oh, and about Miss Ochimizu? Geez, I gotta go. We'll talk later, okay?
Got it.
I said goodbye to Rise after she cut the conversation short and our communication ended. There's still business we have to talk about, but she's probably called back later.
Say something at the end there? Wonder what it was.
About Miss
Yeah,
Ochimizu.
something about Miss Ochimizu.
Hey, do I really have to stay here?
Yep.
I can't go with you guys?
Being stared down by Tamami-san, I was at a loss for an answer. Rise is right. It's probably best to leave her here. But to her, it feels like being abandoned in a strange, hostile world.
I understand what Rise-chan's saying, but it's only natural for Tamami-san to feel anxious being here alone.
What should we do? Maybe one of us stays with her?
Considering what just happened, it's probably a bad idea to split up our forces.
I'll stay with Tamami.
Miss Ochimizu is here.
Miss Ochimizu?
You need someone to stay in order for you to move on, right?
Right.
So, I'm saying I'll stay.
Hey, I was in shock. It was none other than Miss Ochimizu, the head director of LMB, exactly as I remembered her.
That is Miss Ochimizu, right? The LMB producer?
I think so. That rude lady we met at the studio.
Damn.
Yukiko, she can hear you!
Wait, hold on. She protected Konami-chan and she got dragged into this world. Why is she standing here all cool, like nothing happened?
This has got to be what Rise wanted to tell us.
Of course I pushed Konami away to protect her. I'm sure nobody had a better plan at the time.
You don't have to say it like that.
Oh shit. Not good. Unlike me, the others aren't used to Miss Ochimisu yet, and Yukiko can fight him. Yukiko will fight her. I'm not worried about Yosuke, but Yukiko and Chie tend to take things personally, which means they could clash with Miss Ochimisu. In order to demonstrate that this is Miss Ochimisu's normal, I tried talking with her like I usually do.
Miss Ochimisu, I'm glad to see you safe. But how did you get here?
I hate repeating myself, but I suppose I must since you weren't with the other group. I simply walked here. When I came to, I was lying on the ground, so I started moving.
Jesus.
I did run into some strangely dressed people along the way, but they didn't do anything to me.
Strangely dressed people? Wait, you mean shadows? And they didn't attack you? How's that possible?
I don't know.
Shadows
But
don't
when I got
attack here,
closer, they
dum-dum.
vanished into thin air. Suppose I'm not too popular here either.
Shadows have likes and dislikes?
Wow.
Pardon my rudeness, but you don't look very surprised given the situation. Why is that?
Well, I'm not that hard-headed. I don't know where this is, but after what happened, it would seem reasonable to think that something supernatural is going on here.
What?
And panicking won't get me anywhere, will it? Now, from the looks of you, I'm guessing
She is
you have
way
an
too
idea
accepting
about
of
what's
this.
going on. Or this is something you're used to.
We're
And you've
used to
come
it.
here to save Tamami and the others. Is that correct?
Yep. Yep. We all couldn't help but exchange glances at Miss Ochimisu's sharp deduction. I know, she's pretty wise for someone who's a pain in my ass. Yes, she's certainly on the mark, but we still don't know her intentions.
Well, that's pretty much it, yeah.
Then I can only offer my thanks. Sumomo and Tamami. At the very least, your group rescued those two already.
Well, we just, did what we could. Wait, Ms. Ochimizu, how do you know that?
I met Rise Kujikawa and the others prior to coming here. It was after they saved Sumomo.
Dude, she really gets stuff done.
Ignoring Yosuke's reaction, Miss Ochimizu calmly scans the area and her gaze settles on Tamami-san. Immediately, Tamami-san stands at attention, frozen like a deer in the headlights.
Tamami, if you're a professional, then bite the bullet. You're staying here with me. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Jeez, she's so intense. There's no way anyone could say no to that.
Obviously.
I freaking told you! This is the Empress! Every fan's worst nightmare!
That's all I have to say.
The Empress.
If you're done here, then go. I'll leave the other members to you.
No mistakes will be tolerated, right? We'll do
Right.
our best.
Miss Ochimizu snorts and tilts her head dismissively as if ending the conversation, and then looks away. Shortly, Chie comes up
I can't believe you can talk to her like
to
it's
me
nothing.
baffled.
She really gets under my skin. Me too. Does she really have to put things so harshly? That's no way to ask favors of people. It makes me lose the will to even try.
Yeah, huh? I've seen her on TV, but man, she's even rougher in person. But is it me? Or is she harsh on purpose? I wonder if there's a hidden agenda or something.
Do you really think so? She did thank us, so I don't feel bad about anything she said.
Well, we're here to save the members of
Yo,
Kaname Kitchen.
you is
Whatever
just so
she says,
unflappable.
It doesn't change what we're going to do.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry I brought up such an awkward subject.
Anyway, we should take a quick rest and get moving.
Right.
We don't have any time to lose. We need to save everyone.
To left, there's still people we need to save. Yosuke is right. It doesn't matter what everyone else thinks. We got a job to do. As I'm thinking, Miss Ochimizu finds the strange note, looking it over. She knows. After Yu's team left the dressing room, all that remains was Miss Ochimizu and the very tense Tamami sitting alongside her. Okay, here we go.
You have a solo part at LMB, don't you?
Yes, I do.
How are you feeling? Any better now?
Yes, I was exhausted before, but I think I'm okay now.
I see.
Awkward.
Dance for me.
Right now?
If you're too fatigued, then that's fine.
Oh, no. I'll do it. Please, let me dance.
Then start.
Yes, ma'am.
This is gonna be weird. I stood in front of Miss Chimisu and started dancing.
Stop. No, you're not getting it at all.
What?
Listen to me, Tamami. The power, the soul of that routine is like...
Like what?
Pain and outrage, the agony of the oldest brother of a family of orphans, his precious Flan eaten by careless younger siblings.
What?
You raise your hands to the heavens and cry out in pure, wretched, exquisite misery. Do our bonds mean nothing?
This girl is...
What?
What the hell?
I don't get it.
She's intense, alright. What the... That was so weird. Okay, I'm done. I am so done with this. What the hell was that? Leaving Tamami-san behind, we move on after some time. Wait, nope. Nope. What is this? It was Tamami-san on stage just a minute ago. Does that mean from now on it's something different? Okay, I think this is the best place to end this because what the freak it frack. Well, yeah, there you guys have it. I'm going to stop it here so we can come back later and get onto this. So this has been Hunter Ray Jack. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys in my next live stream. Peace.